There we have him, the coach, Bill Himmelberg, Providence, played in the national championship game a year ago. Coach, welcome. Tell us who you have with us this afternoon.
Hey, Rocky, thanks for having us. I have with me today Colby Pemberton from Belt, Montana, one of our starters from last year. Monique Carter from Puyallup, Washington, our started at the 2 last year for us. And then, of course, Ashley Maldonado from Sunnyside, Washington. I think one of the best players in the country going into this year.
I believe that as well, Coach. Any staff changes for the Providence women going into this new season?
Nope, staff's pretty much the same. We're ready to roll, and we returned everyone.
And tell me about the leaders you have coming back and some of the newcomers.
Yeah, excited. We returned pretty much everybody. The only person we lost off our squad was Maddie Dixon, and she graduated and went back to the farm. So we're going to miss Maddie. She was one of our team captains, but we'll return. Like I said, the 3 girls with me here today, all starters. Then we'll have Kiana Salvea back with us also. So she's our 6'2" post girl. I think one of the best posts in the country coming back right now. Then we also have signed Aspen Adams from Loyola Marymount College, a transfer. We're excited about her. She's going to do some big things for us. Ainsley Thurber from Snow College. She's going to be a 4 for us, and she'll really help fill that role that Maddie had played. We have 3 freshmen coming in also who we're excited about. We're going to do some good things for us. And then we return the rest of our girls. You know, we still have Ileana Ramirez, who came off the bench for us and played big minutes last year. Talia Lee, who played big minutes for us last year. So we got just a number of people who are going to be able to do some stuff. We're excited. Cameron Cartwright, our 6'3" girl who played some at the national tournament, did well, is back with us. All of our girls are a year older, just a year better. You know, we have just a number of people. Casey Christensen, one of our younger girls, been playing well also. So we're really excited about the squad we have right now, and I think this is probably, in my 14 years, probably the deepest team we've ever had, the most competitive from top to bottom.
I don't believe other Frontier Conference coaches want to hear that.
Well,
Coach, tell me about your non-conference schedule and who do you tip off with?
yeah, we're going to tip off in first versus Oklahoma Science and Arts, and that will be in Oklahoma City. So we're excited to go down there. They have a new coach, so we don't know a lot about them. So that'll be an interesting tip off for us. And then we're going to play MacU. I think they finished 3rd in their league last year, but one of the top teams from that conference. So we're excited about them. It's going to be a good matchup for us, a good test for us on the road. It'll be their homecoming. So we'll play them that Saturday. I think that's the 2nd. Excited about that one. Then we'll come home. We have Masters and Jamestown, both national tournament teams here at home. We'll play them. We also play Pikeville at Carroll's tournament. So we're excited to go over there and be able to get to play them. College of Idaho. We're going to play Emory-Riddle, who was a national tournament team last year. And then we'll go to Miami for a tournament over Christmas and play Huntington and Olivet NAS, which is a school from Chicagoland. So we're excited. We're going to play teams from all over the country. I think we have a very tough schedule. It's really going to test us. You know, we've always found that, you know, just like Carroll and Northern and the other Frontier teams, if you want to be good, you're going to have to play good teams. And I think the Frontier plays a very tough schedule there in the non-conference. And I think we're kind of upholding our end to make sure we do the same.
Coach Bill, how do you sum up that remarkable season? A year ago, you played 36 games. You win the Frontier Conference tournament. You win the first 5 games of the national tournament, including a win over Carroll in the semis. And you played in the national championship game. How do you sum up what took place a year ago?
Yeah, you know, just remarkable. Remarkable is really and unbelievable at the same time. You know, it's something you work for every year, and you work for our girls. That's always the goal at the beginning of the year, is to play for a national championship and to win a national championship. And we got to the point where we played for one. We came up just a little bit short. So, you know, tremendous run. So proud of the girls and how they came together, and kind of had to learn each other and feel each other out as we went. And we got chemistry more as we went through the year, had some tough losses we probably shouldn't have had during the year, but that really made us who we were, and kind of built our younger girls in and let them see what it's like to compete at that level. And by the time the tournament came and we started our run, in the Frontier Conference tournament, our girls were really seasoned and ready to go. And I think the non-conference schedule had a lot to do with that. And then the maturity that our older girls brought, having Ashley come in and have that maturity, and having Maddie with the maturity to be able to lead our team and help the young girls through some of the rough spots, really made a big difference. So just a remarkable time. So proud of our team and how we responded to all those situations that we faced.
Ashley, what a great year you had a year ago. You averaged 18 points. You hit 82 threes. What was it like to play in the national championship game?
Yeah, it was quite the experience. It was really nice to have a couple fans there. My family was actually able to go out that way, so that was also awesome for them to experience that as well. But I mean, it was quite the atmosphere. I mean, to play on the last game, I guess, with your teammates, just bringing the energy, and I just thought we played well. Came a little short, but I mean, it was an awesome atmosphere and experience for all of us.
Well, congratulations on a great season. Questions now for Providence women's basketball. Yes, Will.
This is for the players, just to, experience the run of the tournament last year and to win the Frontier Conference last year. Like, what do you think that does for your team moving into this year, and the experience that the success that you guys found last year? What do you think it does for your confidence moving into this year?
Colby, you want to take that one?
Sure. I think it's really nice for all of us to have that experience. We all grew up a lot. We went through our ups and downs last year, and I think this year we all are excited to get back and just work hard like we did last year.
Mo, your thoughts?
I think us going to conference, taking it all the way, just showed us like what we could do as a team when we come together and play together. And we took that and used it all the way through postseason and all the way to the national championship. So I think if we just continue to stay together, we can make something beautiful this year.
Daniel.
Yeah, Ashley, I mean, considering what you guys did last year, how do you stay hungry? And as a leader, how do you make sure that the team stays hungry to, achieve what you guys did last year, or maybe a little bit more this year?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited we had a young group last year. So having that year under us and going that far of a run, just knowing what we're capable of. And I think all of us have goals in mind, and it's just kind of an everyday thing. Like, we're working hard every day, come to practice. Like you said, we're hungry. We know what it takes to get there, and this season, we're excited.
Bill, I know we talked a lot last year about, that freshman class and how well they played. They're all sophomores now. What kind of jump have you seen that group make as a collective going into year two?
Yeah, I think we shoot a lot better than we have last year. I think the offseason work that they put in the gym to make sure they shoot the ball a little bit better than we did last year. I think we're shooting at a higher clip than we did. I think defensively, we are leaps and bounds of where we were, ahead of where we were this time last year. They understand the defensive schemes. I think defensively, the run we had, that was a big part of what we were able to do. I think our girls come in with a real defensive mentality right now. I think they are locked in defensively and are building and getting better defensively on what we did last year. So I think we picked up right where we left off there. So a lot of things to be excited about. That class is just growing, both basketball knowledge-wise, but also work ethic-wise of what we need to do to be able to get there. So they're just handling their business right now, helping the new girls fit right in and embracing them.
Will.
Yeah, Bill, what is bringing in players like Aspen and Ainsley do for your team?
Yeah, two great players. We got some older experienced girls, and with the younger girls we already had, it's just a great mix. It just gives us a lot more depth. It makes practice a lot more competitive. And really, when we talk about trying to make our girls work every day for what they want to have at the end and what we want to get to and to be able to reach our goals, bringing in players like that really helps be able to build the culture, what we want to be able to compete every day in practice and make sure we give ourselves the best chance we can to win a national championship.
Bill, what's Kiana's ceiling in your opinion in year two?
Yeah, she's a first team All-American kid for sure. That type of player. She's going to be, if not the best post in the country, one of the best posts in the country. She just continues to get better. Her outside shot's gotten better. Attacking the rim's gotten better. She's demanding the ball a little bit more. I think we're doing a better job at feeding her in the post and utilizing her. So, she's definitely one of the best posts in the country right now. And it's exciting to watch her grow. Big growth, I think, for her from last year to this year so far. And I see nothing but, her continuing to grow as a player and as a person.
Adam.
Yeah, so obviously coming up short in the national championship a year ago, I'm sure there's that sense of unfinished business. How is that feeling of the national championship, the unfinished business settling with that team? Do you feel that motivation at off-season workouts, and how is that motivating the players throughout?
Yeah, I think we still have not the best taste in our mouth. I would say that. We felt like we did enough to get there and do that, and we felt like we didn't play our best last 5 minutes of the game. Lose by a game that close. It comes down to several plays, and throughout the game, we could have made a couple more plays. We felt like, and so there's definitely that's in the back of our minds, all of us. So we know that's something that's right there. And we know what we do if we could take care of ourselves. We always talk about in our program, it's really not about what the other team does. It's really focused on what we do. We're really worried about us. We want to control everything we can control. So, it was a little disappointing for us. We didn't control some things that we wanted to control and be able to finish the way we wanted to finish. So our girls are really focused on trying to take care of the things that we can take care of. And those things are the off-season workouts, our individual workouts right now, and then making sure we execute, defend, and rebound on a daily basis and communicate. So our girls got to come together and take care of ourselves. And if we do that, the outcomes take care of themselves on the other end. So we're really focused on making sure that we worry about us and what we can do to make sure we can take another step forward as a program.
Scott, you're up.
Yeah. Well, Bill, when you're down in Oklahoma, please say hi to Hannah and Marcus Moeller for me. As I've been asking our student athletes, I'd love to hear from Colby, Monique, and Ashley about the value of a Providence degree and what they are pursuing in their academic pursuits there, and what will they be doing after they graduate.
Colby, you want to go?
Yeah, we have great teachers here. We also have small classes. I know I've built some strong connections with a lot of my coaches and teachers, and they've come to our games. They're always cheering us on, and I think that's really cool to see. I'm also applying to PT programs right now, so yeah.
Like Colby said, small classes, really close with our teachers and everything. It just builds it's a nice community to be in. It's a good environment to see your teacher in the stands, or see them after the game, and see them the next day after the game, and them talking to you, cheering you on. It's just really motivating. And I mean, I'm a sophomore, so I'm pursuing my business degree, and not quite sure what I want to do with it after, but it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I think Providence does a great job. The culture here is just, we have a small community here that comes and supports one another, whether that's family, administrators, coaches, like other sports teams. I think we do a really good job of bringing that all together. And I think that's cool to kind of walk around campus and see admin and friends and students supporting us as well. But I think the degree means a lot. Just a welcoming community here. And I'm finishing my master's and got a couple ideas. Potentially I want to play overseas. That's an option. And then I wouldn't mind either GAing or coaching right off while I'm young, enjoying the sport, being around that environment. So yeah.
Thank you. That's amazing to hear those stories, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Anybody else have any questions for Providence? Coach Bill, ladies, congratulations on the great success you've had. Best of luck this season. And thank you for your time this afternoon.
Thanks, Rocky. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.